are your viewer base old enough to understand what that reference is?
Why do I associate with you two?
I don't know. You drink a lot, so you probably make bad decisions.
Evidently.
Evidently, that's okay.
That's okay. I was a bad decision as well.
Oh, that one was actually sad.
Alright, I gotta get started, boo.
Okay, I'm sorry. But
Speaking of sad, Liru's back now.
Huh?
Wait, where's he going now? He said he had to get started, but then I heard him walk away.
I don't know.
Whatever. Alright, well, before Liru steals everything from me, I'm Can you, is
he done? Because we do have to get started.
I don't know, Barb. Are you done?
I'd like to get started, in fact, but it seems I don't have a choice in the matter.
No, but in all honesty, please go support Barb. I'm just
I need it.
ripping him a new one just for the sake of comedy. So please do go support. He's a great guy.
Practice.
Don't be mean. Only I get to be mean.
You're the one wearing a skimpy maid outfit.
It's not
What does
skimpy.
that have to do with anything?
Look how fat your freaking oh, I can't say it.
Look how fat my frickin' tits look.
I wish I could.
Seriously though, we can't say that.
Now Barb says he wishes he could. Okay, bye.
Bye, Bloodwing. Everyone in chat, say bye to Bloodwing.
All right, let's go back to push to talk. Barb, how do you feel?
Used, abused. I feel like a plastic bag flowing through the wind.
Barb says he feels used, abused, and like he's a plastic bag blowing through the wind. Do you have a rebuttal?
She's got a butt, I can tell you that much.
All right, well,
Anyway,
let's get started with the round.
Chernogorsk, in a nice sector defense mission.
Great commentator. You and Liru are awesome.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Bloodwing.
Lou.
Sorry for busting your chops.
No, always bust
It's-
his chops. He deserves it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
He
I
says he
really
doesn't think he
don't.
does, but we all know that's. Don't worry about it. All right, no, we need to just. We need to start the round, please.
Please.
Yes.
Oh yeah, most of my behavior can probably be chalked up to the fact that I am like way out of it right now.
Oh yeah, because she had 2 vaccines today. But anyway, come on.
Not
Boo.
okay.
Boo.
Ow.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit your. I know. I know.
Stop touching the
For the
Where is he
record,
touching
her
you?
shoulders, because that's where she got 2 shots on
Hey,
one on either
you know
shoulder,
what
and I
he
keep.
does when he
No,
first
no, no, no.
saw me in the
Why
Boo.
do you get one on
Boo.
either arm?
Slam.
Boo.
Why
Boo.
do you-
Boo. I gotta get to work. Okay. All right. I love you.
I love her too.
I appreciate it. You are a cute maid. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
Not you, Barb. I love you too.
Thanks.
Bloodwind says you and her made outfits one day. All right. She has a whole. She does have a whole set actually. I'm a very lucky man. Anyway, we need to start this
One
fucking
for me,
round.
One for you, one for Bloodwing. Jeez. Just need to get Leah in there.
Oh my freaking god. We need to start the brief. Okay?
Well, it's gonna have to be brief because we've already burned like 3 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, can you start the brief? She's wagging her ass at me.
All right, so BLUFOR is going to be attacking in this mission. We have about 50 BLUFOR versus about 40 Red Form, give or take. BLUFOR are going to be Ukrainian forces, looking like a Ukrainian. Let me double check here. Yep, Ukrainian Army multicam, kind of similar to BLUFOR NATO multicam. I think there's a slight difference, but for the most part, still the same. They're going to be using 545 AK-74s and AK-12s, I believe that one is. As well as we see an RPK 74, a nice SVD there. Drake, who is he just he's just he's a marksman. Oh right, yeah, no, marksman's at the squad level now, and now it's
Yes.
a sniper at the platoon level. I keep forgetting that.
SVDs are going to be on OPFOR. Mark 11s are going to be on BLUFOR.
No, SVDs are going to be on both sides. You know why? Because BLUFOR is Ukraine.
Also,
Ukraine
I see.
uses-
I only
Ukraine
saw the
uses that
uniform. That's my bad.
Yeah, exactly. Ukraine uses that same uniform, which does confuse a lot of people. I will admit. But they are going to be using that 545 caliber. We do see 7.62 PKMs, and yeah, RPG 26s for the lat. The sniper is going to be using a T5000 in 7.62 NATO. and the supporters for the recon team are going to be using AKS 74Ns and AS Vals. As well as that, we have a number of BRDMs, mostly transport or just without the turret, kind of recon or command vehicles, as well as an Mi-24 with all of its pylons removed and just the big nose gun in 12.7, 12.7 by 101 millimeters.
Anti-material rounds, basically.
Ooh, Leah, you come when your name is called? That's good to know.
Oh my freaking... All right, anyway, 3 armed BRDMs with the both 7.62 and 14.5 millimeter coax, and you have 2 armed PKT BRDMs
yes.
that have just forward firing. The commander's completely exposed when he turns out to utilize that. But otherwise, that is that for BLUFOR. It is being commanded by Vagrant for the BLUFOR push this round. Grab being the platoon medic, Blom commanding X-Ray, Wise and Ilbanek being the 2IC and medic respectively. Pierce taking the sniper rifle with Koak and Mackenzie being the suppressed shooters. Looks like they are both going to rock. Nope, Koak is going to rock the 45 round AKS, and Mackenzie is going to rock the AS Val. Despo and Tymek are going to be the crewmen for Alpha HQ. Alpha HQ is going to be led by Cap there. We've got no leadership element spotted for Alpha 1, so it's going to be Goha working with Private First Class D with D Delta. A lot of D there. Ooh. Barb would know a lot about that. Yeah. You can bonk me for that, and I love how he said hell yeah for that. Snow Owl and Mimi Bear also in there as well. Andrew Page leading Bravo HQ, QSX, Waldo, Dribob, Kablooey Face. I know there's no L. I'm just going to call him Kablooey Face. I know. What? Janky and Hovadigger.
You don't like boobies in your face?
You know what? I just got some in my face. I'm not even going to scream at you for that one, all right? That you're just speaking the truth.
You should scream into the tits.
It's fun. Anyway, Nielsen leading Charlie HQ with Mito and Severe taking an armed BRDM.
For both people. It vibrates.
We're not having a conversation about titties right now. That's after the stream.
You don't want to talk about vibrating.
Jiggle physics with sound waves is a science. Look, haven't you seen the meme where they the girl it's a Dojin.
I was exactly thinking about
and the girl's
Dojin,
don't scream, don't move or I'll smother you with my tits.
It's like,
oh my
sounds
god.
like a win-win to me.
All right, well, just for the sake of posterity, because my entire Twitch page is filled with bonking you. Shut up.
Posterity.
Shut up.
The only posterity that I want to see is yours.
No, I'm just going to keep this in my hand while I do this. Don't you dare make a joke. Garcia being an RPK gunner. I swear to God. Ziptaka, Herb, Drake, Eagle, and Norris, all from the 29th ID, are together in Charlie 1. Charlie 2 led by Lurch with Green Shade, Lennox, Banks, Rory, and Sam Handwich. Vince leading Delta HQ group with Delta 1 having Coop, Coda, Michael, and Arma Jesus. Delta 2 has Dooley, Chow, Bance, and Bald Ego. And Hotel 1, the Mi-24 crew, is going to be Brain and Chult, respectively. Now, go over OPFOR. We can skip the loadout stuff because it's pretty much the same. It's just a different uniform, but it is the same type of weaponry. Let's go over their vehicles.
Well, I do want to, as far as the loadout, I do want to draw attention to Naders, who is Platoon HQ command. He has a very nice hat. That is all.
Okay, yes, they do get unique hats for the uniforms for special assets. Yes, with red plus on the top. They did do
technically it's
roster.
A white plus and a red background. But
you're right.
Yes. Otherwise, yeah, same kits, 5.45 AKs, and these are going to be Russian, separatists. Mm-hmm. So, Donbass kind of vibe going on. We do have one casualty at base, Tolly fainting as Nightshade goes to check on them. But as far as vehicles, they're going to be using, we're going to be seeing used some UAZs with DshKs. We see some gas transport trucks, a nice BTR-80 with that same 14.5 millimeter heavy machine gun for the main armament, and a 7.62 by 54 coaxial. And otherwise it's really about the same. If we look at the actual tab, I'm just going to check just for posterity's sake.
Shut up, Evan.
It's literally the exact same. It actually is the exact same. The only difference is there's an AK-74 MR for the Ukrainians.
All right, going over roster information, as Barb already mentioned, Naders is going to be ground commanding Anderson's going to be his 2IC at the platoon level. Kabaya going to be commanding X-Ray. Preachers being the 2IC with Grenadier weapon. Lolo taking the T5000. And we only have one suppressed shooter, which is Sam. He's going to be rocking an AS-Val with a red dot type PKAS scope. Captain Drake leading Alpha HQ, Jib Style and G-Legs taking the BTR-80 to rock that under Alpha. Roster-wise, but they'll probably be their own independent asset since OPFOR is playing the defense here. You got Staff Sergeant Thorn doing the enhanced movement glitch or desyncing around. I don't even know. It looks like it is just a period of desync here. Hopefully it will pass. Poe being his RPK guy. We got Martin, Wheaton, Miller, and Cosma all under them as well. They also appear to have a UAZ, which Wheaton and someone else, it looks like it's Maz from Alpha 2 driving that. Alpha 2 has Bridges leading that group with Cyrus Fist. I already mentioned Maz, Warwick, and Cool Breeze. Charlie HQ has, I believe, either Artisan or Schnuffles. I believe it would be Schnuffles because I see he has the Grenadier weapon. It's hard to tell because I can't see a symbol because he is in a Vic at the moment. So either he is leading it or Artisan is. He just dismounted, but his symbol's not updating for me because it just switched to the turret. But they got Loki.
He's got a long range and a GP. I'm pretty sure he's the squad lead.
All right. So he's squad leading, which means Artisan would be one of the team leaders because I think Charlie is just folded into one large group instead of two large fire teams with a small squad leading element. But Loki, Patriot, Casey, Space Cowboy, Carlo, Gary, Corvo, Shrimp 2, Artisan, and Korvac in that group. And then we have Delta 1, which has Spiky, Iander, Olaf, Whiplash, Nemesis Tali, Nightshade, Yanni, and Shy together in this group here. So some powerful names on both sides. Last round was a pretty big steamroll for the offense. We'll see if that keeps up, especially since there's like a 12% numbers advantage today. There are 3 different sectors. Looks like the sectors have to be taken in order because we only see the Sector 1 actually filled in right now. And Sector 2 and 3 are black. So it's basically just a bumping around of Chernogorsk within the map Chernogorsk.
The classic.
I would imagine that these open fields are probably going to be kill zones for the vehicles from both sides to stage in. The forest being utilized to maneuver infantry to the outskirts of the town before they push into what I like to call the medical district, which is a few apartment complexes next to the one hospital. And then they will bounce to the industrial area at Sector 2. And then the factory railway, which is the heart of the industrial area out in Sector 3. There is also notably a few different craters that have been made, which can make some nice little foxholes for the infantry. Interestingly enough, though, they are not appearing on the map. Usually anything custom placed has a shaded effect added to it.
Yeah, we see this custom placed apartment building that I actually don't recognize from anything.
Where do you see that?
On the north side between sectors 1, 2, and 3, right in the middle, where Maz and Wheaton and Martin are.
This, I believe, is from NAP, but I could be wrong. It's definitely from one of the custom maps, though.
Yeah.
I cannot place it. It's got TEC in the front. Like, it's familiar to me. I just can't remember where it specifically is, but that is going to be a really nice building to help lock down the in-between area between sectors 1 and 2, and you do see it is shaded on the map, indicating it is a custom-placed asset. So,
yeah. Now, what I would like to see, and I do want to...
the truck is loud.
Different from the last round, this map, this AO is a lot more confined. You see on that western side, they really don't have a ton of area to maneuver around that western flank, and that would be the place that I would go.
Give me a new deadline.
Move the guys over up across the hill, and move down to that gas station and then try and push along the coast. But they are very limited on that approach. So we might see the helicopter try and do a behind the lines kind of play over by the factory on that southern tip of the AO. Otherwise, yeah, Red Force defenses looking pretty good. I think they have a much easier job this time around than last round, just in general. But they are also doing this pretty well. We should see those vehicles be very mobile for Red 4 and try and react to any attacks that come down from the hills. And I do enjoy seeing Lolo up there on the classic DayZ spot for that sniper.
I would say BLUFOR's best strategy here to attack this sector is to find the Igla chair and at least figure out where its angles of attack are and then coordinate that information. There is an Igla chair on the OPFOR side, the 9K 3B or something. Let me.
9K 38, yeah.
That's it, yeah. I got the B confused with an 8 there, but regardless, if they can find that and eliminate that, or at least hunker it down.
You can't get your B's confused, man.
What does that even mean?
Your bitches.
Ah. Yeah, just
So that's just good
don't block
advice.
me. Anyway, yes, never get them confused, otherwise they get mad. And always keep them separate. But regardless of that, very factual and very critical information. Yes, locking down the 9K38 is going to be one of BLUFOR's top priorities so they can field in their Mi-24. But the Mi-24 is meant to be a close assault air platform. And you can't really do that if there's an Igla chair in the way. What we might see BLUFOR resort to is really fast, really quick suppressive gun runs. Flying really close into the AO and then immediately trying to break off behind some of the larger hills over to the north. I wouldn't see any out vectors going out to the south or the east because that is all open water. So I would expect something maybe coming in from the west and then egressing to the northeast or vice versa just to get out of here. But there's the round starting. We see some of the glass windows being blown out of the large apartment complex. So they're not immediately obscured on those first few shots. But we'll see BLUFOR coming as well. I was also thinking maybe we'll see BLUFOR potentially deploy some guys at Hill Point 34 outside of the Chernogorsk outskirts, over to the northeastern side. But I feel like OPFOR could easily send something up there and immediately lock that area down. So anything air insert-wise is not going to be a good idea. But let me just quickly check. They did put X-ray in there. I don't think that's a good idea.
Looks like they are going to be letting the ground forces go first, and they are going
Tiberius,
very fast.
ask me at the end of this round, and I will.
And Bald Eagle does a nice rollover.
I'll answer
in
it then,
their
okay?
BRDM,
Because there are a few.
As the triumphant music swells, and he gets back on his wheels and gets on his way.
I do like how we are seeing Delta 1. It's Scandi Recon and friends getting out. They could potentially start this fight early on, but BLUFOR deploying up here. I mean, this is the obvious route in that I called out earlier, just to follow this forest and to get right into the outskirts of the city. But OPFOR doing a pretty proactive defense of Sector 1, which is nice to see. We'll see where OPFOR decides to push out, but the first firefight gonna be within the first few minutes.
This is Giga Brain play from Scandi, as we are used to seeing. Spiky, Whiplash, Nightshade, Tali among them. But yeah, Yanni, Nemesis, Iander going in absolutely the right direction. Here's Drake going to be actually firing first.
He got shot at by Whiplash. Grenade thrown.
Tali. Tali tries to roll away for that second one. And a rocket.
That rocket fired on the rear BRDM. That is cooking a few people off.
Scandi does it again, taking down Rav, who is the second in command for the platoon. Banger is up, but ooh, pulls Grav away just in time, but not quick enough as Grav is now on fire. Banger tries to, Banger is on fire as well, because he grabbed it.
Yeah. So this opening firefight, a great snipe attempt on BLUFOR command. That just happened to be the luck of the draw. Now we're seeing a lot of them actually pulling back. They've done their job. Whiplash, Tali, and Nightshade covering the retreat. Did they take a casualty in that? They did not.
Wow.
So they got a few licks in. They stopped BLUFOR's advance. And
To be fair, Tali and Nightshade, they are falling behind. Tali looks to be shot in the legs, Nightshade as well. So they do have some people that are being left behind just due to the situation. And that's how Scandi operates. If you can't keep up, you will be left behind because that is how they work. So unfortunately for Tali, unless they go to ground, they're not going to live much longer. As Sholin pushes through the smoke.
it's because Tali's crippled.
Yeah, because Tali got shot in the leg, so they're just unable to move. That is nothing they can do.
Sholin's checking trees. He might hear Tali's medical. He goes low. Think he just spotted Tali.
Those low branches are just perfect.
Wow.
Sholin cannot see Tali's position.
He's going to check that tree, though.
He is.
And he finds him. And kills him. So we got the BRDM now firing at Yanni's position. Also important to note, BLUFOR Delta have completely bypassed all the defenses. They're starting to move in. This is Papega with Bayant, Dooley, Chow, and Bald Eagle together. And the Mi-24 is still flying around. It hasn't deployed its forces yet, so I think they're using them as a reserve force, interestingly enough.
Yep, nice execution there onto Tali. And yeah, honestly, really good start from Red 4, but yeah, this BLUFOR force that has been deployed.
I think that force's sole goal right now is to try to find where that Igla chair is and take it out.
And last spot that I saw it in, it is not there anymore, so I'm not sure where it's been taken to.
Anderson is on it. He is literally in the street. Not the best position to put it, but it's a good one. in the sense that it's kind of not where BLUFOR is going to expect it, but BLUFOR could still potentially walk right onto it. I think if he pulled it back a little bit more, maybe put it on the hospital building behind him, that would have been a slightly better pick. But I also understand because from the tree line, it could be easily spotted and picked off.
Yeah, I think that's kind of making the best of a bad situation. But yeah, nice and open spot. Easy lines of sight for the Igla chair. But yeah, that helicopter not really sticking around after it dropped off its
It's
payload.
landed on the corner, actually. It's going to try to drop off X-Ray on the outskirts, but X-Ray's already out of position. I think they should have just waited in there and then landed somewhere on the southern side of the city and followed Delta in. But some commanders just always want to use X-Ray as overwatch elements, and it just means they get out of position and they're not really viable, unfortunately.
Looks like Anderson is checking the rear lines and has dismounted that 9K38 with the helicopter coming around the south side, going low and fast.
So BTR for OPFOR pushing up the SSR on the far left, excuse me, the south side. You got Otto Drabab here with an RPG-32. He could potentially take it out. He should hear it by now. I'm not sure why he isn't taking that RPG out to engage it. Does he think it's friendly?
Anderson gets
Hold up.
Anderson gets one of the BLUFOR guys in the back line.
He gets down and he's crawling away. Dude, you have an AT stick. Use it. AT. AT. Come on, Otto. Math.
I think he's double checking with his lead just to make sure, because it's like.
Oh, he might have just found out that 2 + 2 = 4. Now just adjust.
And that 3 pulls out the rocket launcher, and he goes prone, puts it away.
What are you doing?
Smart, very smart. Yeah.
And BRDM just got smoked. Come on, Otto, please.
Oh, and it's actually going right. The
Otto.
24 now is in the sight of the of that BTR.
Otto, you're acting like an AI utilizing Lamb's AI scripts right now. Come on.
No, an AI would be better. Did he just fire?
Otto, please.
You ought to hit it from here.
You little shit.
That made you laugh. Oh shit! Wait, no, that's the BRDM that's cooking off. Never mind.
They're gonna rely on a BRDM to pull up behind the BTR-80 to take it out.
Well, I mean, if you want a job done right,
you got to do it yourself.
Yeah, I just want all that.
Oh, the gunner immediately getting smacked, and then the driver also getting shot to shit. Great shooting there.
Yep, that's it.
By Severe, he knew exactly where to hit those, because of course he is. He's Finnish, and he runs one of the best communities out there.
Severe knows right where to strike.
By the way, that custom building being breached, you just had an AA missile launch. It didn't get the lock, though, and now it's firing.
Was it a dumbfire, or did the Mi-24, was it able to shake the rocket?
No, it was a dumbfire, because it didn't show any lock. It didn't show any turn. I think the Mi-24 might have gotten super close to it and then been able to dodge it last second. Meanwhile, we just had Michael fire over Vince's head and take someone out. We got Miller crossing. Fist also firing. They're being flanked high by Cyrus there. Now Miller might get an angle on Vince.
Should have a shot here. Oh,
there it is.
Flying away in a straight line. There's a missile.
Once again, the lock does not stick.
I think it's too far away. I think it flew out.
No. That thing has 1.5 kilometers of lock-on distance. It can lock on for much greater. I think he's just not giving it enough lock time.
But that's Anderson. You should know that.
I don't know.
I know what you mean, though. But yeah, BLUFOR now, they have people in good positions, but they're not. Again, the objectives are to take sectors 1, then 2, then 3. They can't take 2 and 3 and then 1. It's not like that last mission, so.
Maz taking out Chow. He's got Bald Ego pushing him, though. Now here comes Bayant. Bayant is not happy, but he gets grenaded. Bayant is dead.
Oh, shit.
Maz got freaking Bay with a grenade. Nice. Very luck-based, but nice.
Luck-based?
Because he was Bay. Yeah, fucking little. You see, you're hitting it. I'll give you that one. You're hitting these pretty well here.
If only I could hit something else as well.
That's it. Here comes the goat.
Yeah. I knew the goat was coming because it's in your hand. Wait, what? Ooh, Matt's pushing out. Get another kill.
Mi-24 strafing. There were some 50 cal hits that hit it though.
Yeah, but that thing has a bathtub.
Yeah.
But this one is fairly well protected, at least from the body. And I love this just slow counterclockwise play. Slowly rotating. Anderson now running back to the chair. And this is definitely close enough.
You can't get too close, otherwise it breaks the lock.
That's true. Lots of shots.
He just needs to let the timer go. If I see a direct shot, nope, didn't give enough. Yeah, no, he's firing too quick because you need at least a good like 10 seconds
has to be
to get the lock.
That lock takes a minute. He's got one more missile in there on the right tube, but I don't know how much more he has after that.
Well, let's see if we look on OPFOR asset Igla. Does it tell me how much ammo it has? 2 rounds, 5 max, so he has 10 missiles. He's only gone through.
Shit, that's a lot.
He's only gone through 3 out of the 10, so he's fine.
Yeah, he's got plenty. Well, I mean, he might be burning through a lot more if he doesn't know how to use that fucking thing.
Maz has killed a 3rd guy. It's just Dooley in here with the PKP that he's taken from a bad guy.
Yeah, Julie here is the last BLUFOR guy.
No, wait, that's the weapon Dooley had. I forgot. I'm not used to seeing BLUFOR kits with usually OPFOR weaponry.
With OPFOR weapons. Yeah,
that's my bad.
that.
But, you know, looking at the dust settling right here, OPFOR, their numbers are thin, but BLUFORs are also looking pretty thin themselves.
BLUFOR has more people, but they're split up and are out of position. Like you mentioned, that Xer group, I mean...
Deployed way too far. Way too far.
They deployed way too far, and I think they've also been very deliberate and slow even with their force, because they've only made it about half a kilometer from their LZ. So, and yeah, that was a trade in that apartment building.
That wasn't... sorry, I saw Whiplash disconnect, so, that's why I mentioned him, but that was Thorn. Came up into this
Dooley,
building, and he chain raided with Dooley there. So Maz got killed off earlier, probably in the previous one-on-one with the other guy that was still alive, but...
No, it was with Dooley. Dooley was holding the stairs with that PKP and just waited for Maz to come out on the stairs.
I don't know, with BLUFOR's numbers like this divided into all these separate little groups, I think X-Ray not being in a position to directly support that original attack, instead being dropped off way far to the northeast, is going to cost BLUFOR here. We might see OPFOR be able to hold this defensive line.
What I could see happening is this, northeastern BLUFOR group, as they come in, they're going to be hitting the back lines of Red4 again. So, Naders, Anderson, they may be anticipating that, or thinking that they've got everyone. They don't need to worry about another rear line attack, but there is another squad or so of infantry that will be pushing in and hitting from that same kind of vector, northeast instead of southwest, but still on those back lines.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Did he just fire straight up?
He fired straight up. That was definitely within the minimal det distance, and he actually got a direct hit, knocked out the tail rotor. So let me clarify. That is within, if it's right above you, that's the minimum lock-on range. The Igla will not lock if it is that close. So this Chad of a man just literally direct fired an Igla into an Mi-24.
And Brain here, he is going to try and auto-rotate. He's
Are
trying
you
to keep that forward
kidding
momentum
me?
to keep himself from spinning out of control. But as he raises up, he has to be really careful. He has his landing gear out, so he should start to drop here. As he looks for a nice, suitable area. Another thing he has to look out for are the power lines that are right below him. But it looks like, he's starting to spin.
If he holds Q, he might be able to get it. He's just got to angle the bird. He's fine. He's fine. He's got it.
Yep, he should be good. Yes. Nice.
But
so they should be able to repair it, I think.
Yeah, he will be able to repair the tail. But I just want to point out again, that shot, because the rocket, or excuse me, the missile drops at a really high degree from where the sight actually goes. So that shot itself is pretty awesome. But we got Ilbanek now.
Unfortunately, Anderson is not going to be able to get any more missiles off because Ilbanek is about to put a couple rounds in the back of his head. Yep. Almost doesn't get it. It says hello.
Ilbanek, Anderson tries to do a quick 180 as Ilbanek says hello. Oh my god.
That was amazing.
That was just bad manners.
Yeah, and so yeah, that's that BLUFOR group attacking from the rear side. Now, no one was expecting it, and now that they've taken out Anderson and silenced the AA piece, if they can mag dump it, it should be destroyed and give that Mi-24 free reign apart from small arms fire.
Yep, statics are really easy to destroy. You just need like 130 round magazine. You'll be able to knock it
Ooh,
out.
here comes Mito in one of the armed BRDMs trying to approach up on that hill to the west of Sector 1. Would be would want to watch out for AT as well as
Ooh, I just saw Dreek throw a grenade. It's a smoke grenade, though. It needs to be a frag. Oh, but the frag goes a little too far. Oh, that's also a smoke. It's weird. Why is he suppressing with smoke there?
Lolo still scanning that forest. I wish I knew how many kills Lolo was had right now.
Yeah, kills are still borked ever since that Arma update.
If it's less than 1, I'll be disappointed.
And OPFOR, I don't think, took the BT. Yo! Wait a second. BLUFOR the attacker, so they should still have BRDM, so they still see that. But I don't see where the OPFOR BTR has gone. So someone stole it.
Oh shit! You're right. Someone probably got in the. Oh, Grab has it. Way off to the northwest. He's a northwestmost vehicle.
Yep. So they stole the BTR because that was OPFOR's BTR, and now he's using that as a command vehicle. Vagrant, meanwhile, is solo crewing a BRDM, which is suppressing into the town. But then you also have Sam back here. He's an X-ray suppressed shooter, and I guess he's just marauding in the back line looking for BLUFOR people to hit. I do like how we have other members of X-ray. Actually, we have Cyrus, who's part of Alpha 2, trying to lock down the top of one of the industrial buildings with his PKP. And now you got the Mi-24 coming in the air again, but the Igla chair is still functional. No one's taken that out. But now that they've confirmed the kill, at least of the gunner of that Igla chair, if Ilbanek just locks that position down, that Mi-24 is going to be able to fly over unmolested from the ground. Cyrus got knocked out. He is back up, though. And I just heard a sniper round.
Yeah, that Mi-24 coming back into the air.
Lolo's trying to snipe it with the T-5000. How cute.
I mean, I've been sniped by 7.62, by 54 out of the cockpit of one of those before, so it's not impossible.
Creature's playing dead.
Just highly, highly improbable. If he continues to fly low and slow like that, though, any marksman worth his salt is going to be able to land some shots.
Oh God, Preachers has no idea how close he was to command right there. So I bring up Preachers because he's been a fan of mine for a few years, and he finally got a gaming computer, so he's been experimenting with a lot of different Arma 3. So this is his first night of FNF, and he's been doing really well for himself.
Another one you've corrupted?
I wouldn't word it like that, but sure, why not?
Did you see his arm patch?
Preachers?
Yeah.
What does he got?
Thick thighs save lives.
But thigh highs are my demise.
Yes.
What a Chad, you're right.
This one is just a short one. It's just thick thighs save lives. I mean, they've ruined my life, but, you know, maybe they saved someone else's.
Artisan getting into a firefight with a BRDM. I don't think he's going to win that one. I think he's trying to shoot the sight out of the BRDM to make it useless.
I mean, that's not all you can do. Artisan. Oh, and then Schnuffles. Schnuffles needs to hit it with the GP.
Yep. If the armor of the BRDM is pretty thin, so if you put enough GP25 in it, you will destroy it.
Seriously?
And the grenade! See, a grenade just killed both of them and cooked the vehicle off.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Okay, the tire I understand. Oh wait, no, that's right. FNF buffs the grenades. I forgot.
Chai just tried to blind fire into the Mi-24
the BRDM
with a grenade. Yep, Severe gets out and then shoots Artisan.
Jeez, I thought Severe was hot. I didn't realize he was this hot.
And then Kabaya's unconscious. Did they just snipe? Nope, so it was a different crew in that BRDM. And a lot of smoke rounds going in. Ground command's moved down with that BTR. OPFOR's looking a little light on manpower now. You just had the Igla fire again. I think that's what? 8 rockets? Yeah, I think they only have 2 left there.
Yeah,
and they hit the building.
Now we're having Cyrus there up on top, starting to fire back, but
Yes, Ilvanek, we didn't hear you, but I knew you said something to him. What'd you say to him, Ilvanek?
Sector 3. No one is in Sector 2.
Ooh, they just tried to direct fire it again. I think he's only got one missile left at all, which he got off, so I'm assuming he's out of ammo.
Let's see. No, he's still got one in the right tube. Left tube is empty, but Shy, he's in an opt for the 5.5, or sorry, 7.62. He's actually getting kind of close.
Oh no. Mi-24 angry.
That's what you get for not being shy and hiding when you need to.
Ilvanek apparently when he killed Anderson, he went, hello there. So yeah, he totally bad manners.
No, I think it was more like, this is where the fun begins.
Well, Ilvanek's in my chat right now. That's what he said. He just told me that's what he said to him, which is pretty funny.
Oh, Ilvanek.
Yeah, he got killed, so now he's in my chat. I still can't believe they just annihilated Shy. Because they know that the thing's right there, and if no one takes it, they can just fly low and slow with the titanium bathtub and pretty much take out anything, because nothing else is really firing at them. But at this rate, I mean, Space Cowboy, Carl, Cosmonaut, and Shrimp. Shrimp just got a nice pickoff, but...
If Severe leaves his building, he will capture the sector for BLUFOR. All he has to do is walk out the front door.
Yeah, he's not going to know that, though.
No, but here comes PFCD.
Just as Space Cowboy Carl enters the sector, though.
But if he goes down before he gets into the hospital, no, he's going to get in there and he's going to be able to entrench himself a little bit more.
It's crazy how close it gets sometimes. But OPFOR is literally right on top of all the other sectors. If they had something on Sector 2, they could take all 3 sectors at once.
Yeah, exactly. It's just going to be whether or not they can take out the guy in the hospital.
Wait, is OPFOR defending or attacking? They're defending. Okay.
BLUFOR's
So my
attacking.
bad. I thought OPFOR was in the back line here, but they've actually been taking out a lot of BLUFOR here.
The forces have been, I do not blame you. Also, the Mi-24 is doing a fucking Call of Duty-esque, like, low and slow pass over this helicopter.
Oh, that tail! Oh my god. They just sniped Cowboy Carl with a low and slow run.
Still,
What is this Call of Duty bullshit?
Jesus Christ.
No,
play the battlefield.
it literally is a titanium bathtub. That's what they call it.
Shit. That's awesome. But now, yeah, Sector 1 has been taken. Red 4 cannot be taken. BLUFOR needs to head over to Sector 2 and take that. Nearest forces are going to be the guys in Sector 1. We could see Grav and Vagrant drive over there, and the infantry just continue to move southeast towards Sector 3. In fact,
Fist's fucking position in Sector 3, though. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. That is amazing.
It's effective.
We'll see BLUFOR rush with the BTR and probably take Sector 2 since you already have the Mi-24 orbiting. But I think OPFOR might be able to hold this, but they have no way to deal with that 24.
They have 27 minutes left to go, and Brain, I think...
Carl's back
he's
up.
Just doing these low pat... Is he going to land? I swear to God, if he tries to land in the sector and just captures it himself like an absolute just demigod of a human being. He's got a perfect LZ there on the north side.
Shrimp just annihilated another BLUFOR guy. I've seen Shrimp just been picking up work. It's a good meme.
It's so good.
Is the Mi-24 going to land and just quickly get out?
I think he's using it. I think Brain is using his brain. He's definitely using all 2 gigabytes of data in his fucking brain. But I think it will be Platoon who rolls up and captures it. And all that will leave will be King in his, or Fist, excuse me, in his little hidey hole. Blue Eagle getting caught out of position, and
Great snipe by Cyrus there.
Again,
A bipoded PKP. There's Sector 2.
Fire from a machine gun. I don't know if that's a snipe, but it was still a good shot.
It was a good keyhole.
Yeah, we both enjoy a good key.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
You're still getting it. Everyone's been bonking you all night. You still get it.
Hey, at least I can say that I got it.
Okay. No one's in Sector 3 right now!
Oh, did Fist move? Yeah, Fist moved
Oh,
out of his spawn.
no! No! OPFOR's gonna throw it! OPFOR's gonna throw it!
He's got to get out. He's got to get out of his vehicle, I think. Yep. And he pulls it to the corner.
OPFOR just threw it!
You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it.
Are you kidding me?
And Brain pops the flares, flies beneath the fucking overpass. And that's 2 attack wins for the Knights.
OPFOR had that.
Upper?
No, look at all the manpower they had. They had that.